crazy ass Kanye.
Kanye not crazy, girl. They try to make us think Kanye crazy. The thing is,
Did you ain't say what he said about Beyonce's and them kids?
what girl?
Talking about Beyonce and Jay Z's kids is retarded and stuff.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, he had put that shit out there on Twitter like that.
Wow!
And they mad at him.
Oh, because they saying one of the. Well, we ain't gonna talk about that, but this one here got the cake here because I can't believe it. And even Jeffrey Dahmer, daggone Jeffrey Epstein, daggone R. Kelly was televised. Everything R. Kelly went through, they televised it. Michael Jackson was televised.
Right, and we had to watch it every day. It came on every day, didn't it?
Yep. And I'd rather see what's going on with Diddy than a goddamn on a daggone red rum that daggone did all kind of get red rum to the daggone LGBTQ crew. You feel me? Because Jeffrey Dahmer, we didn't want to see that monster.
No, sure didn't.
And didn't want to hear what he did. That was sick. And then you police officers sent that boy right back into the arms of somebody that was harming him.
Right.
Yeah. Like didn't investigate none of that.
They turned that boy right back around and told him to go back there with him.
Yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker, you dumb motherfuckers. Y'all heard that boy out there telling y'all that man was in there trying to do stuff to him.
Right.
Y'all sitting there and talking about.
And then they gonna talk about he was his lover.
This
young boy wasn't even old enough to be Jeffrey. He was what, 17?
Uh-huh.
And a black dude at that.
Hey.
Tricking them damn boys to come to his house and shit so he could kill them.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta say delete, Pooh. Yeah, because he was dirty. And then another thing, ain't no way in the world I would have went in somebody's house that smelled like that. No, we'd have been like, what's that smell?
Right.
This don't smell right in here. And honey, if you jumping in front of me and my cousin in front of a door, we about to daggone do you winging. And the neighbor.
I think when he drugging them.
Yeah, and the neighbor, she smelt something and heard it too.
Yeah.
I would have been a nosy neighbor myself because I'd have been over there knocking on Jeffrey's door. And every time I heard a knock or a bang on the door, or somebody hooping, or somebody sounding like they struggling to breathe, I would have been knocking on Jeffrey Dahmer's door. Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Because I feel, I be feeling stuff and I don't be feeling at ease and stuff. And if I heard Jeffrey bring somebody in there and they didn't come out of there, I would have let Jeffrey know. You keep on doing what you're doing. I'm on to you, Jeffrey. Because that smell that's coming out your house smell like death, baby. And I'm going to tell you that. Well, yes, ma'am, too. I'll be in and told him. Jeffrey Dahmer couldn't have got away from me.
Body started decaying.
Yeah, you can't get away with me thinking that you daggone, you bringing people in, but they ain't coming out. This ain't no Roach Motel now, sucker.
Right. He had been doing that shit for a long ass time, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody killed his ass in prison.
I hope ain't nobody timing nobody out. Girl, yes, he did that, man. At first Jeffrey thought that he was daggone, he was untouchable. He thought that because they was making mask and Halloween stuff out of him and everything, he was gonna get big in there, honey. But yeah, they needed that. They need to go ahead and one thing I gonna say for sure is what R. Kelly is in there for ain't got nothing to do with what like they did with the car. And see, people can sell somebody something too, and people will run with it.
Yeah. Man.
And that's sad because that's what happened to Patrick Starworth. Being somewhere at the wrong time and that family know just that. And they holding a secret about a little girl that was daggone premeditated on. But they don't have enough evidence to daggone proceed with Patrick's trial. So Patrick is being set inside of a daggone prison. I hope he's
Uh-huh.
being protected. Because we all in the world know that Patrick Starworth didn't do this to Cupcake. If Patrick already had candy, why would he have to take that little girl to the store to get her candy too?
Uh-huh.
And that's
Oh, shit.
uh-oh.
I might, yeah, fool. I think my phone might be great, though. I might need to charge it up.
Yours, mine's too, girl.
Yeah, we've been on here for a while, ain't we?
Yep. I just plugged mine in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why they not televising his daggone thingy.
Yeah, man. I'm like, oh, they do everybody else and shit.
Especially having the dad go watch that what happened to them young men. We didn't want to know that.
Mm,
That was something heartbreaking.
right.
That's almost like remember when we was younger, Pooh, and they had Atlanta the Atlanta child things was going on. We was
Oh, yeah,
scared.
Atlanta child murders.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were scared.
Yeah, we shit. We thought he was gonna come here.
Yeah, we did. And to
Right.
find out all these years later that it was the Ku Klux Klan,
Mm,
because Wayne, the guy that they said did this, Wayne, he don't never want to get out because they'll daggone delete him.
wow.
I said, well, I be goddamn. And you know if they let Mark, that man that killed George Floyd, they trying to
Yeah.
talk. They talking about Trump about to pardon him, right? If I was
Mm,
that man, I would have be like, I don't want no pardon. Keep me up in here because I know them black folks ain't playing about that man.
right.
Somebody take that man out in this life.
Sure would. Yeah.
If I was him, I'd be like, no, thanks for the pardon, but no thanks.
Right. They'd be much more safer in there.
He sure will. Because if they let that man out, it's not going to be nothing nice. But it's going to be some
Right.
stupos because they told everybody black stay their tails in the house because this is something that calls, what is it called? Martial law, right?
Yeah.
So they trying to daggone let him out because they see how the reaction was what they did to George Floyd. So they trying to get a reaction out of us. They ain't had a reaction out of us in a long time, so they got to get that last reaction in.
Damn.
I said, and they've been talking about it too on YouTube about how they, trying to get this reaction by letting him out. And they say
Mm,
folk gonna act crazy. Don't go to acting crazy. Go on about it and let them folk do what they do. That's all I got to
right.
say. We need to stay our booties out of stuff. It don't got nothing in there. I ain't got my name on it. I don't want to be bothered.
Right. Damn, it's raining like hell outside.
Oh Lord, I gotta go. I gotta do me another one of these because girl Teresa's on here and she talking about she be leaking, and I know this is about Rob.